Hello, this is Catherine Chadwick, Project Manager with Ballin Brands, and today I'm going to show you how to update your market report page on your brew. First, you're going to want to have access to the market report stats for your area for the previous month. So if you're doing April's report, you're going to want statistics from March. You may get those statistics from a source like this one. It's a listing that has listing stats for the area. This is one for, I believe, Seattle area. Here's one for Las Vegas where they give you a synopsis of what's going on in the market. You may also get them from your MLS directly. You can run a report for the statistics for the previous month. Sometimes these reports are not released until from the 6th to the 8th of the month, sometimes a little later, depending on your area and your market report stats, where you're getting them from. So once you have your stats on hand, you're going to want to locate your previous month's report. Now these reports are blog posts. So here's our one from, let's see, this is our main page. Okay, so how you would get to that is on the main page of your brew, you most likely have this block that says get your free market report or something to that degree. And so when you click that, it takes you to your main market report page, and this is what we call the cornerstone page. So this page is going to have a little summary of your market report for the current month with a read more that they can click and get to it, and it'll also have a table that has a collection of all of your reports for the year. So as you start to build these, you'll get more and more into your table, more and more months into your table, and create an archive, because through testing we've learned that people are very interested in comparing reports in the archive. So this page has already been created for you, and it's if you have the market report feature active in your brew, and it may look like this, it may look a little different depending on your area. Each month you'll have a new market report created. So let's look at the difference here. Now this is a page, and it will say this month and the year. Your one that you create every month will have the current month. So this would say April 2018. So we're going to say this is the one for last month that we created, and you'll notice the format here. So what you want to do is basically recreate that format every month going forward and replace the data with your new stats. You'll also want to replace the photos with new photos, and the editorial content, you're going to want to make that fresh as well. So when you're talking about home buyers and home sellers, you're going to want to create a summary of your area and how this affects those buyers and sellers. That's fresh content, not copied content coming from one report to the other. Whereas these areas up here, you can replace the statistics. You don't necessarily have to rewrite this content all over. You're replacing statistics. And you may want to do a little editorializing on that as well. But for the main part, that's you're replacing those statistics and making them fresh each month. These areas here where you're sort of explaining and reaching out to the buyers and sellers, that's where you're going to put your fresh content each month. So what you're going to want to do is create a new post. Create a new post. I'm open that in another link. And you're going to want to create your new post with, we'll just copy this title over and change it. And it'll say, you'll put in the current month there, whatever month that is. Then you're going to want to copy this content over to your new report or write fresh content. And the best way to do that is to go in and edit this post so you can see the back end. And have this open in one window and then have your new post open in another window, and you can sort of see how it's lined up, what you need to create, and what you need to copy over to the new post. So here's where you'll add your content blocks. Your general content is what you're going to access. You're going to want to include a table of contents, your horizontal divider, and your IDX Broker Showcase widget, which you're going to put at the bottom. And like I said, you just follow the format, however yours is set up for your particular brew. Yours might be different than this one because of your area or the type of market report that's been set up. Once you've created your format there, you're going to want to click over here in the category area, the real estate market reports. Okay, so I'm just going to put some content here. Let's copy it. And then we're going to add our table of contents. That'll auto-populate from your H2 headers. Then we're going to add another, this one here, a look at housing stats. I'll just copy that, post it over onto the new page. What is it? A look at housing stats. And then I would update this with new information. So let's say this notes now, this month is 3,600, and I would update all these numbers to whatever they are this particular time. And I would finish all that out. Make sure that your category is selected. Add a feature image, which you will have done from your, I'm going to do this one, make it different, from your previous report. You would have switched that out. And then we're going to publish it. Now once this post is published, you're going to want to update your Cornerstone page with your fresh summary and also add this to your table. So this is how we're going to do that. Of course, this is not complete. It's just a little example. So what you're going to do, let's shut this one down now. Go to your main page, your Cornerstone page, and you're going to want to edit that page. I just clicked right up here at the top in the toolbar because you'll be logged into your WordPress dashboard. And right here under the housing predictions or whatever header you have, yours may be different, you're going to use the first couple paragraphs here, just copy and paste those into this area. Then you're going to update the read more here. You're going to edit and use this new link in this area. So you'll just edit, copy and paste it in there, apply it, and that'll take you to the new report for the current month. You're also going to want to update your information here with the median price range for that month. So you're going to want to create a fresh widget to put there, which you would have already done to put on your market report page for the month. So you're going to want to update that as well. So we would update this page with our fresh summary of the month. And then we want to update the table that has our market reports for the year. So what you're going to do is go to your dashboard, find the table press. Sometimes it's up at the top, sometimes it's at the bottom. So just find wherever that is and go to all tables. Find your real estate market report table and edit. And you're going to want to insert a link in the very next block that's open of your new one. So this would be month 2, but you would actually say January, February, March, April, whatever it is, 2018. But I'm just for the sake of this, month 2. Then you would go down and save your changes. Okay, now let's refresh this page. And you'll see, oh, that's the wrong page. Refreshing that page is not going to help. We're going to refresh this page. And you'll see it's added this now to your table. We usually make them 3 across. So when you add month 3, it'll push them a little closer together and you'll have, 3 going down, 3, 3, 3, as you keep adding them. Now I want to show you really quickly what can be done with this page, your main Cornerstone page. This is an example of the Las Vegas page. And what we've done is included a video. We have calls to action. We have price ranges, different market statistics. We have charts. So you can personalize your Cornerstone page for your area with charts and just make it very appealing and helpful to your visitors. And you'll see here we have the market reports all the way from 2016 coming forward, as we've been doing them every month. And this is very helpful to visitors to your brew. And so there you go. There's lots of potential in that page. And then I want to show you an example. Let's just go directly from the chart here. Now here we go. Market report for April. And I want to show you that for Las Vegas, and if you're at Keller Williams, they have a this month in real estate that you can put a video in, depending on what real estate company you're associated with. They may also have a video or a graph or something you want to use here. And the condo market is something to focus on in the Las Vegas area. So here we've added not just a look at the stats and what does it mean, but we specifically added a portion for the condo market. So as you're building your individual market report, you can also add things that are relevant to your area. So I hope this has been helpful to you, and make sure you like the video, subscribe to our channel for more helpful tips and hints about your brew and IDX Broker.